Okay, first of all, apologies. This video is about 6 months late, and I apologize for that. I've been so overwhelmed with a lot of stuff since May, but I've received so much mail, and I want to address everything that I can and say thanks. First up is my good friend Aochi. She did the Ocarina cover of my Okami crossover with Chugga, and she sent a lot. An Ocarina of Time, lots of songbooks, and even Goombah cuff buttons. Super cute. Next is Ronald Taylor III, awesome name by the way, who sent me some Monster Hunter Essentials. A Wii U gamepad headphone set along with a dual analog stick for my 3DS. Many thanks, Ronald. Next is Victor from Sweden, and he handcrafted 2 very beautiful rings for Aki and myself in red and pink respectively. Thanks so much, Victor, for the time you put in as well as shipping it internationally. We absolutely adore them. There's also Victoria, who made some adorable Goombah paper crafts that we actually used on our wedding cake. Next is Elizabeth and all of her paper craft turtles, and there's a ton. We didn't get much time to use them for the wedding, but we can use them for something. A huge thanks to Lytol for sending me a copy of Dragon's Crown as well as that art book. As someone who constantly fights the hypocrisy of violence over sexuality, I've been wanting to check this game out for a while. And honestly, it's not nearly as bad as a lot of people claimed. Then there's this cute little bag and an entire shirt from Dan. Still wear it to this day, man. And there's some styluses from Victoria. So much stuff. Thank you so much, guys. Next up is some fan art. Some OCs, myself and Aki from Logan. A little Wind Waker crossover by Lo. Tama from Okami by Ryuji. Yours truly by Timothy. A cute congratulations image by J1P2K. There's also a few more good ones, but I couldn't figure out who they were from. Lastly, I'll answer a few questions and comment on things that you sent in. Timothy asked why certain trends from Japan like Gundam and their style of arcades never made it outside of Japan. Well, I wouldn't say they didn't make it out, they just really didn't stick too well. Mostly, I think it has to do with catering to specific audiences. 90% of the things that Japan does culturally really only was made with their people in mind. So to some, it sticks, but to most outside of Japan, it's just hard for them to relate to. J1P2K asks if I would ever do an episode on Norse mythology. I do want to, and have some ideas, but it needs some work first. The next one is from Misha, and first of all, I want to say you're very welcome for the Russian episode. While still one of the most controversial, I do consider it one of my favorite to do. She also asked if I could possibly find something to analyze in Dishonored, and I think given enough time, I really could. For Ryuji, I'll answer your questions in order. 1. No, I don't quite act like Travis Touchdown. 2. I really wish I could make episodes faster. And 3. I'll do what I can to find some information about true Japanese weapons in different games. Finally, Victoria, aka Green Yoshi Lover, asks if I'm going to be having any plushies made soon. I wish I could, but that's a multi-$1,000 investment that I can't fund right now, and not many are willing to. If I could, I would, but it's just not in the cards right now. She also wants to know how I make my videos, and I'll save that process for another time, but I really would like to show you guys how I put videos together. Well, that's all I have time for right now. Hopefully I'll be able to do more mailbox episodes as time goes by, so if there's something you want to send in, my P.O. Box address is P.O. Box 581, Fayetteville, Arkansas, 72702-0581. And of course, make it out to Gaijin Goombah. Thanks for all your goodies and letters, guys. Until next time, this is Gaijin Goombah, signing out.